All right.
Yeah.
Conversation 9, y'all. I'll read the first page to get us started here. Krishna said, "To you, devoid of envy, I am going to reveal the greatest mystery, the wisdom by knowing which you will get free from the bondage of the material existence. It is a sovereign science, a sovereign mystery, the supreme purifier. It is cognized through direct experience as the righteousness grows. It is easily realized, and gives imperishable fruits. They who deny this knowledge do not attain me and return to the ways of this world of death. By me, in my unmanifest form, this entire world is pervaded. All beings have roots in me, but I do not have a root in them. Yet all beings are in me. Behold my divine yoga! Supporting all beings having no root in them, my essence represents the power that sustains them. As oh my gosh, I have to pause Spotify. A commercial came on instead of like the relaxing meditation music I was listening to, and it is distracting me. Sorry. Yet all beings are not in me. Behold my divine yoga. Supporting all beings having no root in them, my essence represents the power that sustains them. As mighty wind blowing everywhere exists in this space, even so everything exists in me. Try to understand this. At the end of a kalpa, oh, Kaunteya, all beings are consumed by my prakriti. In the new kalpa, I produce them again. Entering into my prakriti, I create anew all beings, them powerless by my power. These actions do not bind me, unruffled, unattached to other actions. Under my supervision, Prakriti gives birth to the moving and non moving. This is why, O Kaunteya, this cosmic manifestation functions. The insane disregard me when they meet me in the corporal human form, for they do not know my supreme divine essence. Why the insane? Anyway, they astray in faith, astray in deeds, astray in knowledge, wandered to the dead and demoniac, indulging in lie. But Mahatmas, O Partha, having transcended my divine Maya, serve me purposefully, knowing me as the inexhaustible source of creations. Some of them praising me always, ardently aspiring to me, simply worship me with love. Others, making sacrifice of wisdom, worship me as one and multiform, present everywhere. I am the act of sacrifice. I am the sacrifice. I am also the butter,
Yes.
the fire, and the offering. I am the father of the universe, the mother, the support, the complete knowledge, the purifier, the mantra, Om. I am also the rig, Sama, and Yajurvedas. I am destination, the beloved, the ruler, the witness, the adobe, the refuge, the loving, the beginning, the end, the basis, the blue. I have to tell you, I I like the Bhagavad Gita generally, but I do get a little tired of Krishna just saying that Krishna is everything all
I
the
like
time.
that the butter was brought back.
Yeah, yeah,
You
Okay.
gotta burn the butter to make the sacrifice,
yeah. Butter, butter Krishna. I don't know. I just get kind of like, okay, I get it. I get it. I get it.
You are all of these things.
You're
Congratulations.
all these things. Congrats.
Please tell me,
Please.
what more are you?
What more are you?
What more could there be?
Ah.
Did you know I'm also this parasail?
I'm also this bear. Treasury, the inexhaustible source. All right. Uh.
I give warmth. I hold back, or send forth rain. I am immortality, and I am death. I am the manifest and non-manifest, O Arjuna. Those knowing the Vedas, drinking soma, devoid of vices, worshipping me with sacrificial deeds, as oh, hold on. I think I'm being called. What? Yeah. Okay.
Max is so popular.
Hold on. Wait. Uh, worshipping me with sacrificial deeds, asking of me the way to paradise. They reach the world of gods and partake of divine feasts. I like that those are in quotes. Having enjoyed this vast heavenly world, they return to the world of mortals where their merits are exhausted, or when their merits are exhausted. Thus, following the three Vedas, indulging in worldly desires, they attain the perishable. Those who aspire to me alone, with steadfast faith and devotion, thinking about nothing else, them I present my covering. And even they, who are devoted to gods and worship them with full faith, they worship also me, O Kantreya, though in a wrong way. All sacrifices are received by me, for I am the Lord, but they do not know my essence and therefore fall away from the truth. Those worshipping gods go to gods. Those worshipping ancestors go to the ancestors. Those worshipping the spirits of nature go to the spirits of nature. And those who devote themselves to me go to me. If one offers to me with love even a leaf, flower, fruit, or water, I accept this as a gift of love from the one pure in the Atman. Whatever you do, wherever you eat, whatever you sacrifice or offer, whichever feat you perform, O Kanteya, perform it as an offering to me. Thus you will break free from the fetters of action that produce good or bad karmic fruits. Having united with the Atman through sannyasa and yoga, you will attain the liberation in me. I am equal toward all beings. To me there is no hateful or dear, but verily, they who are devoted to me with love, they are in me and I am in them. Even if the most sinful one worships me with undivided heart, he should be counted as righteous, because he decided righteously. He will promptly become a performer of Dharma and attain eternal peace. Be sure, he who loves me will never perish. All who seek refuge in me, O Partha, even if they are born by bad parents, women, Vaishyas, Shudras, they nevertheless come to the highest path. I like that it says bad parents and then immediately says women.
Are women bad parents? Is that
I
what this is
guess.
trying to say?
I don't. I
Wow.
guess. How much more it concerns righteous Brahmins and wise Rajas full of love. So you, being in this joyless world, seek refuge in me. Fix your mind on me, love me, sacrifice to me, revere me. See, Krishna knows what's up. To me, you will finally come, being consumed by the Atman. You have me as your highest goal. Thus, in the Upanishads of the blessed Bhagavad Gita, the science of eternal scripture of yoga, says the ninth conversation between Sri Krishna and Arjuna entitled Sovereign Knowledge and Sovereign Wisdom.
um.
Ritual Beverage. I wish that was the title.
Ritual beverage.
Hey Max, your
My
coffee is
coffee's ready.
instant. Yeah.
Ah.
I
Make it.
I'm intrigued. I would like to know more culturally about how I can just worship anything and then go to it when I die.
I think that was so that he didn't step on the feet of all of the other like religions and stuff, being like, no, see, those religions, when you die, you come to me too. Be like, nah, you're good. You do your thing. But secretly it's for me, but don't worry.
Yeah,
Don't worry, I'm all of it anyways.
it's all
Right.
of it anyways. Even this parasol. Would you like to read, Roro?
Oh, I haven't read publicly in forever. I can try.
It's up to you. Whatever you're comfortable with.
Manifestation of power. Bless said, again, O mighty armed, listen to my highest instructions for the good of yours, my beloved. My origin is known neither to gods nor to the multitude of great sages. For I am the progenitor of all gods and all great sages. Among mortals, he who cognizes me, unborn or originless, the great Lord of the universe, such truly non-deluded one becomes free from the bondage of his fate. Awareness of actions, wisdom, resoluteness, all forgiveness, honesty, self-control, calm, joy, pain, birth, death, fear, and fearlessness. Oh, good. Compassion, e- what? Equanimity, contentment, spiritual aspiration, generosity, fame, and infamy. I create all this diversity of states of living beings. The seven great sages and the four Manus, prior to them also were born by my nature and by my thought. From them all nations originated until the Fire Nation attacked.
Yep.
He who cognizes my greatness and my yoga is really deeply immersed into yoga. There is no doubt about this. I am the source of everything. Everything originates from me. Having understood this, the wise worship me with great delight, directing their thoughts at me, devoting their lives to me, enlightening each other, always conversing about me. They are happy and content. To them, always full of love, I gift Buddhi Yoga, by means of which they attain me. Helping them, I dispel the darkness of ignorance from their Atmans by the radiance of knowledge. Arjuna said, You are the supreme God, the supreme abode, the perfect purity, the universal soul, the primordial, our eternal Lord. All sages proclaimed you thus, divine sage Narada and Asita and Devala and Vyasa, and now you yourself told me the same. I believe in the truth of everything said by you. Your manifestations, O blessed Lord, are comprehensible neither to gods nor to demons. You alone know yourself as the Atman of Atmans, as the supreme soul, as the source of all creatures, as the ruler of everything, as the Lord of gods, as the master of the universe. You tell me in full about your divine glory, in which you abide, pervading all the world. How can I cognize you, O yogi, by constant contemplation? In what form should I think about you, O blessed one?
All right.
All right. Tell me again in detail about your yoga and glory. I can never be satiated listening to your life-giving words. Krishna said, Let it be as you wish. I will tell you about my divine glory, but only the most important of it, since there is no limit to my manifestations. O conqueror of enemies, I am the Atman that resides in the heart of all beings. I am the beginning, the middle, and the end of all creatures. Of the Aditas, I am Vishnu. Of lights, I am the radiant sun. Of all winds, I am the ruler of winds. Of lights, I am the moon. Of the Vedas, I am the Sama Veda. Of gods, I am the king of gods. Of the Indriyas, I am mind. In all beings, I am the life-giving force. Of the Rudras, I am Shankara. I am the ruler of the divine and the demonic. Of the Vasus, I am fire. I am mountains. I am Meru. Know me, O Partha, as the head of all priests, Hashpati. Of warrior chiefs, I am Skanda. Of water bodies, I am the ocean. Of great rishis, I am Brigu. Of words, I am Om. Of offerings, I am chanting of mantras. Of the immovable, I am the Himalayas. Of trees, I am the Ashvata. Of the Gandharvas, I am the Chitra something. Of perfect ones, I am the Kapila. Of horses, know me as something, born of nectar. Among kingly elephants, I am Arvada. Among men, I am the king. Of weapons, I am the thunderbolt. Of cows, I am Kamaduka. Of procreating ones, I am the Kandarpa. Of serpents, I am Vasuki. Of the Nagas, I am Anada. Of inhabitants of the sea, I am Varuna. Of ancestors, I am Aryama. Of judges, I am Yama. Of the deities, I am Pralada. Of those who count, I am time. Of I'm sorry.
Not numbers?
Of wild animals, I am the lion. Of birds, I am Garuda. Of purifying elements, I am the wind. Of warriors, I am Rama. Of fishes, I am Makara. Of rivers, I am the Ganges. For creations, I am the beginning, the end, and the middle. Of all sciences, I am the science about the divine Atman. I am also the speech of those endowed with eloquence. Of the letters, I am A. I am also duality and combinations of letters. I am the eternal time. I am the all-pervasive creator. I am all-devouring death and the origin of everything to be. Of women's qualities, I am uncommonness, beauty, exquisite speech, memory, wit, constancy, forgiveness. Of the hymns, I am Britsaman. Of the meters, I am Gayatri. Of months, I am Magashrisha. Of the seasons, I am blossoming spring. I am in gambling of cheats, in the magnificence of the most magnificent things. I am victory. I am resoluteness. I am the truth of the truthful. Of the descendants of Vrishni, I am Vusweda. Of the Pandavas, I am Dahanjaya. Of Munis, I am Vyasa. Of singers, I am Ushana. I am punishment for crime. I am morals for those seeking victory. I am silence, the silence of secret. I am the knowledge of knowers.
Wow. A couple of
I'm pretty
these.
sure all of that was also said like a chapter ago.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, a
It
lot of this
sounds
is very
pretty familiar.
familiar. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, some of it
But
was so
that was the
random.
short version.
Of the
That was
count
the short version.
of those who count, I am the time. What?
Some of those killed me. Uh.
I am everything which is the semen of everything existing, O Arjuna.
Hell yeah.
There is nothing moving or non-moving which can exist without me. There is no limit to my divine power, O conqueror of enemies. All that was declared to you are but examples of my divine glory. All which is mighty, true, beautiful, firm, know that all this is but a trifling part of my magnificence. But of what use for you the knowledge of all these details, O Arjuna, having enlivened the whole universe with a minute part of myself I remain. Thus, in the Upanishads of the blessed Bhagavad Gita, the science of eternal, the scripture of yoga, says the 10th conversation between Sri Krishna and Arjuna entitled Manifestation of Power. 11. Vision of the universal form. Arjuna said, out of compassion, you revealed to me this highest mystery of the divine Atman. It has dispelled my ignorance. You have told me, O lotus-eyed, how all beings arise and disappear. I have learned also about your imperishable greatness. As you describe yourself, O great Lord, I am thirsting to see you in your divine form, O supreme spirit. If you hold me worthy to see it, O God, then show me your eternal being, O Lord of Yoga. Krishna said, behold, O Partha! I need to not pronounce things stupidly. Partha, my form, of 100 faces, of 1,000 shapes, divine, multicolored, multifarious. Behold, Aditas, Vasas, Rudras, Asvins, Maruts. Behold, countless miracles, O Bharata. Behold in my being.
I want you to be a DM, Des.
I've DM'd things before.
Des.
Behold in my being, O Gura Kesha, the entire universe, moving and non-moving, with everything that you desire to see. But truly, you are not capable of seeing me with your eyes. So I
like
endow
that you.
you.
Start yelling sometimes.
So I endow you with divine eyes. Behold my supreme yoga. Sanjaya said, having uttered this, the great lord of yoga showed to Arjuna his universal form, with countless eyes and mouths, with many miraculous sights, with numerous divine adornments, brandishing numerous divine weapons, in divine garments and necklaces anointed with divine fragrant oils, with faces to all sides, all wonderful, flaming, infinite. And if the shining of 1,000 suns blazed forth in the sky, it would be comparable to the glory of the great soul.
Are we doing the same chapter again?
I don't know.
No.
I don't think it's not. It's not, I swear.
Oh boy.
I made an exact note of when we left off. Oh, shiz, I think we are.
Yeah.
I lied. Oh, no. Well, that
Sounded
was a
very
fun
familiar.
refresher.
That explains why it was such
I was like, why is this so repetitive? We're supposed to start here.
Please.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. I'm tired. It was still fun. Whatever.
We could do the right one.
Yeah, I'll just read this. Krishna's time skip.
Yeah.
Krishna said, "Now I'm going to impart to you the highest knowledge after gaining which all sages attain to the highest perfection. He who took refuge in this wisdom and partook of my nature does not get born again in a new cycle of the development of the universe and does not perish at the end of the current cycle. For me, the womb is great Brahman. Into him I introduce the semen, and this results in birth of all beings. Oh, Bharata."
It likes to spiritually come inside people.
In whatever wombs mortals are born, O Kaunteya, Brahman is their supreme womb, and I am the father who procreates them. Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas are gunas originating due to the interaction with Prakriti. They firmly bind in the body the immortal indweller of it, O mighty armed. Of these gunas, Sattva, thanks to this unstained purity, light, and health, attaches by the attraction to happiness and by the bonds of relationships, people like to oneself, and by the bonds of knowledge about the unimportant in life, O sinless one. Knowing the Rajas, a field of passions, is the source of the attachment to the earthly life and the thirst for it. This binds, O Kaunteya, the indweller of the body by the attraction to action. Tamas, born of ignorance, deludes the indwellers of bodies, binding them by negligence, carelessness, laziness, O sinless one. Once again, I'm sorry that we reread some pages.
That's okay.
I apologize. My brain be dum-dum.
Did someone new just join?
Is Ben.
Hi, Ben. Oh.
Good news, Ben, you haven't missed much.
Yeah.
Because we accidentally reread some of the earlier pages.
Yes.
Because I was a fool.
We were all fools that day.
When the Fire Nation attacked. Alright, who wants to read now?
I want to read the next page because right now I'm trying to make my coffee work.
Alright, Ben,
I
read
can
this
read
page.
this page. Or
Okay,
Ben
Sam.
can. Alright, I'll do it.
Okay.
Sattva attaches to bliss, Rajas attaches to action, Tamas verily destroys wisdom and attaches to carelessness. Sometimes the guna sattva overcomes Rajas and Tamas, while Rajas prevails. Then Sattva and Tamas are defeated. Sometimes Tamas dominates, defeating Rajas and Sattva. When the light of wisdom shines from every pore of the body, then one can know that in this person Sattva grows. Greed, anxiety, urge to act, restlessness, worldly passions, all these qualities arise from the growth of Rajas. Dullness, laziness, carelessness, and delusion, all these qualities are born when Tamas grows. If, at the time of death, Sattva prevails in man, then he enters the pure worlds of men of higher knowledge. If Rajas prevails, he gets born then among those attached to action in the world of matter. Dying in the state of Tamas, he will be born again among the ignorant. The fruit of righteous action is harmonious and pure. Verily, the fruit of passion is suffering. The fruit of ignorance is wandering and darkness. Sattva gives birth to wisdom, Rajas to greed, carelessness, and insanity originate from Tamas. Those living in Sattva progress spiritually. Rajasic ones remain on the middle level. Tamasic ones, possessing the worst qualities, degrade. When man sees the three gunas as the only reason of activity, and when he cognizes the transcendence to the gunas, then he comes into my essence. When the indweller of the body becomes free, and the three gunas related to the world of matter, then he becomes free from births, deaths, old age, suffering, and partakes of immortality. Arjuna said, "How can one recognize him who became free of the gunas, O Lord? What is his behavior, and how does he free himself from the three gunas?" Krishna said, "O Pandava, the one who is not afraid of joy, activity, or errors, and yet does not long for them when they pass away, who is not shaken by manifestations of the gunas, and saying, gunas act, stays aloof, uninvolved, steady in situations of happiness and sorrow, self-confident, to whom a clod, a stone, and gold are equal, immutable amidst the pleasant and unpleasant, amidst praise and blame. Same in honor and dishonor, equal toward a friend and a foe, Striving not for prosperity in this material world, such one is free from the three gunas. The one who serves me with steadfast love, he, having freed himself from the three gunas, deserves to become Brahman. And Brahman, imperishable and immortal, is based on me. I am the basis of the eternal Dharma and the abode of the ultimate happiness.
Dun dun dun.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay.
Ben says Ben is getting dinner first before Ben can participate.
That's fair. Okay, hold on. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. They say that there is an immortal tree, Ashvathi, with its roots growing upward and the crown located beneath. Its leaves are words of thanksgiving and love. He who knows it is an expert in the Vedas. Its branches extend up and down. They are nourished by the three gunas. They end at the objects of Indriyas. Its roots are the fetters of karma in the human world. Looking from within the world of matter, one can comprehend neither its form, nor its purpose or destination, nor even its foundation. And only when the firmly rooted tree is cut down by the mighty sword of liberation from attachments, then a road from which there is no return opens up. There one has to merge with the primordial spirit, who gave origin to everything. Without pride and delusion, having conquered the evil, understanding the nature of the eternal, having curbed the sexual passion, free from the pairs of opposite known as rejoicing and suffering, such men confidently walk the reliable path. Neither the sun nor the moon nor fire shine there. Having entered this place, one never returns. It is my supreme abode. A part of me becomes a soul in the world of incarnate beings and stretches in the material nature of its indriyas, among which the indriyas of the mind are the sixth. The soul receives a body, and when it leaves the body, Ishvara takes it and carries away, as the wind carries away the fragrance of flowers. By hearing, eyesight, touch, taste, smell, as well as by the mind, the soul perceives from within the body the objects of the senses. The ignorant do not see the soul when it comes, leaves, or stays, enjoying being captivated by the gunas. But those who have the eyes of wisdom see it. Rightly aspiring yogis cognize not only the soul, but also the Atman in themselves. But the unwise do not find the Atman. Know that the splendor of the sun illuminating the space and of the moon or of fire, this splendor originates from me. Having penetrated inside the soil, I sustain all beings in it with my life-giving power. I nourish all plants by becoming the heavenly soma for them.
Fancy. All right. Do you want to read it, Kiro?
Okay. I had to unmute. Good. As the fire of life, I reside in the bodies of animals, and mingling with the incoming and outgoing energies, I transform in their bodies the four kinds of food. I reside in the hearts of all. From me originates knowledge, remembering, and forgetting. I am that which is to be known in the Vedas. I am verily the professor of all encompassing knowledge. I am also the creator of the Vedanta. There are two kinds of Purusha in the world, impeccable and disposed to make errors. Disposed to errors are all creatures, but the highest Purusha is said to be impeccable. Superior to them both, there is the supreme Purusha called the divine Atman. He, pervading everything with himself, sustaining the three worlds, is the great Ishvara. It is so because I am transcended to the perishable and even to the imperishable. I am identified in the world and in the Vedas as the supreme spirit. He who without delusion knows me as the supreme spirit, he who cognized everything worships me with all his being. So I has So I has expounded to you these innermost teachings, O sinless one. Man who knows them, oh my god. Man who knows them, who has a developed consciousness, becomes most successful in this effort, O Bharata. Thus, in the oh god.
Go on. Go on.
Thus, in the Upanishads of the blessed Bhagavad Gita, the science of eternal, not the structure, the scripture of yoga says the 15th conversation between Sri Krishna and Arjuna, entitled Cognition of the Supreme Spirit. I can read, I swear.
I believe.
Discrimination of the divine and demonic. 16.
No.
Oh,
Stop there.
you want me to stop there? Okay.
Dang it.
Are we?
What?
Tell.
Are we doing the next one?
I
How
thought,
many are we doing?
let's at least do this cover. Let's do the next cover.
Go on.
I'll mute again.
Discrimination of the divine and demonic. Fearlessness, purity of life, diligence in the yoga of wisdom, generosity, self-possession, sacrificial deeds, studying in the holy scriptures, spiritual efforts, simplicity, non-harming. It's such a list. Non-harming, honesty, non-irascibility, detachment, peacefulness, ingenuousness, compassion for living beings, absence of greed, gentleness, modesty, absence of fickleness, courage, all forgiveness, vigor, frankness, absence of envy and pride. The one of divine nature possesses these qualities. Dishonesty, haughtiness, pride, irascibility. Also, coarseness and ignorance are the features of one of the one of demonic qualities. Yeah, right? Divine qualities lead to the liberation, demonic ones to slavery. To not grieve, you were born for divine lot, O Pandava. Beings in this world manifest themselves in two ways, as divine and as demonic. The divine has been already expounded to you. Now hear from me, O Partha, about the demonic manifestations. Demonic people know neither true power nor abstinence, nor purity, nor even scrupulosity. There is no truth in them. Ah,
Good job.
yeah.
Me now?
Yeah.
All right. They say there is neither truth in the world nor meaning nor Ishvara. It came into being not for the great purpose, but merely as a result of sexual passion. People of such views, abnegating the Atman with the undeveloped consciousness, become evildoers and destroyers of the perishable world, yielding to insatiable worldly desires which lead one to destruction, haughty and arrogant, attached to the transient, confident that there is nothing more to it than that. Indulging in an unending, baneful reasoning, aiming only at satisfaction of their cravings, they think, there is only this. Bound by hundreds of fetters of anticipation, yielding to lust and anger, they accumulate wealth by unjust means for the sake of sensual enjoyments. Today I achieved this, and that purpose I will achieve tomorrow. This wealth is already mine, and that will be mine in the future. I have killed this foe, and will kill others. I am the Lord, I am enjoying. I have attained perfection, power, happiness. I am wealthy and noble, who can compare to me? I will make offerings, will give alms, will enjoy. This is how the ignorant get deluded. Lost in many intentions, entangled in the net of a lie, yielded to satisfaction of their worldly passions, they go to the hell of the wicked. Self-conceited, obstinate, full of pride, and intoxicated with wealth, they perform hypocritical sacrifices in disregard of the spirit of the scriptures. Indulging in egoism, violence, arrogance, lust, and anger, they hate me in other bodies. I always cast such haters, full of evil and cruelty, into adverse demonic conditions in their next births. Appearing in these demonic conditions, enshrouded by ignorance of life after life, aspiring not to me, they go to the very bottom of hell. Threefold are the gates to hell where man perishes: lust, anger, and greed. Therefore, one has to renounce these three. He who has freed himself from these three great gates of the darkness makes his own good, O Kwanteya, and attains the supreme goal. But those abnegating the Holy Scriptures and yielding to their whims attain neither perfection, nor happiness, nor the supreme goal. Therefore, let the Holy Scriptures be for you the instructions of what to do and what not to do. Having come to know the precepts of the Holy Scriptures, you have to bring your actions in this world in accordance with them. Thus in the Upanishads, blah, 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 blah. 16th conversation.
All right. Good job, team.
Yeah.
Any commentary on the conversations we've read?
That was good stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. Good
It's
job.
one of those mornings.
It is. I'm also very tired.
My
I read
brain's like,
things.
so many words for so early in the morning.
It is a lot of words. Also, they're very dense words. Like, it's not, I don't know. It's not written in a way that we typically read things nowadays here in the US.
Run on sentence for days.
Run on sentences for days. Um, yeah.
So what do we think of demonic people, y'all?
I think when I think about what Krishna was saying happens to those who get caught up in demonic stuff in one life, it sounds like a really catch-22 after that, right? Because they keep getting reincarnated into these really bad things, and then they keep going lower and lower and lower. And I think that sounds sad.
Yeah, I did wonder about that, if there was like a path up at any point
Yeah.
after like so much of that cycle. But
Yeah, at what point can they get out of that? Yeah.
I mean, Krishna can reach all beings. It's just, do they heed
does he
that?
want to?
Right.